Alright, AKAPADers, welcome back to it. This is it's such a bigger problem. Are the days over where Hollywood celebrities, A-listers as we like to call them, and I don't consider Anthony Mackie an A-lister at all. I will always go, I'm not saying he's not good, he's not talented, he's not funny. I think he's very funny in a lot of his movies. I will go to Pain and Gain. Fantastic movie too by Michael Bay. But in that movie, he's supposed to be a bodybuilder, and I only assume he's in that movie because he's got chemistry on and off the camera. But he's next to The Rock and Mark Wahlberg, who both are shredded like lettuce in that movie, and he doesn't quite fit. And a lot of that lesson that we learn in Pain and Gain, we can apply to the Marvel Universe, because he never quite looked like a true hero next to Tony Stark, next to Steve Rogers, next to Thor. To me, he was always just adjacent and never ready for prime time. Now, he is in some fantastic movies. He's insanely funny. He's in like this Christmas one where they redo the big sequence, the chopsticks, but they do Kanye West. The Night Before. I love him in The Night Before. But like he makes these comments. He torpedoes his own movie, pisses everyone off. I don't know what it's like to feel, and I kind of want to go back to my father, because my father was a vet. Knowing you're a vet, and like you might like Captain America even if you don't dig comic books as a vet, right? Because to you, Captain America represents everything that you've got drafted for or enlisted for. And if anything serious happens along the way, like Captain America is your guy. And to make a comment where the America in Captain America is a term, it's bad coaching. It just befuddles me, because it's not like he hasn't been a part of the PR game. He hasn't been a part of some of the biggest movies in Hollywood history. He knows how the game is played. He knows how the game is played. So is he, positioning himself for what comes next in Hollywood? And it makes me believe so. I think a couple commentators may have missed this. Anthony Mackie supposedly was very upset when Chris Evans was scheduled to come back in Avengers Doomsday, because that means a return of Captain America. And then Anthony Mackie is no longer the Captain America. He is always Captain America, the other guy. Potentially, maybe he's out of these Marvel movies after Brave New World. Maybe he will pop in, do a little something, something small, something different, but not be a focal point of the upcoming new Avengers. And he's got to open himself up to new roles. And the rest of Hollywood still thinks like what that's Hollywood right now. Hollywood is very far left, very progressive. And I don't think it's anything outside of Hollywood trying to pivot into what they feel is a new audience. And I feel too that Hollywood, because Hollywood seems to be responsive on social media now, right? Like a lot of things that happen on social media, like cause and effect. But Hollywood's very well connected, and they care about the opinions of others. This goes through the publicity side and all that. It just really makes me think, like he's too intelligent to not make that play. If he's just being naive and going off the cusp, then it is on the studio, it is on Disney, it is on Marvel for not coaching him and building him up of what that character is, and more or less like where that character lies within that movie. Yeah, because a lot of times when you make a movie, you don't see the forest through the trees because you are day by day, and they can explain the whole movie to you. But I wouldn't even think Brave New World. We know it's been shot, reshot, effectively remade once or twice. Like the guts of the movie could just be all over the place. So is it bad coaching? Is it bad information? But he spent time promoting Winter Soldier, Civil War, Avengers, and another Avengers, and Falcon and Winter Soldier. He spent time. He knows about the character. So if he's just being truthful and honest, or he's trying to position himself for a next act, I think that's way more believable. But let me know what you think, AKA Powders. What a wild way to torpedo your own movie.